Hey, what's up, y'all, and welcome to another CMJ World Vlogs. I am Marcus C. Jones, and I have been gone for a minute. I'm sorry about that, but I am getting back into it. So, one of the videos I wanted to put out before the WWE SUMMERSLAM 2023 event happened was my prediction. So, we got the matches that are laid out for tonight, and I'm not going to try and make this video too long. It's not going to be 20 minutes, whatever. I'm trying to push for about 10, but let me go ahead and give my my thoughts out and who I think is going to win, who I think is going to take it. So I'm going to start off with the Battle Royal for tonight. Now, all the combatants haven't been named yet, at least that I've seen as of right now, but so far, the names are Sheamus, Karrion Kross, Grayson Waller, Shinsuke Nakamura, LA Knight, Santos Escobar, Rat Middle. I don't know how many people, I don't know if y'all do that, but I do that, you know, every now and then. Matt Riddle, AJ Styles, and The Miz. And those are the ones that are confirmed to be in tonight's Battle Royal. And I feel like it's gonna probably be about a good, like, maybe 5 or 6 more names, maybe even like 10 more names or whatever. But those are the names so far confirmed for it. And so just based off of those names, I'm gonna give my prediction. I feel like, looking at all these names, the only person I can see that will benefit from a victory from a match like this would be LA Knight, just because of how popular he's gotten. You know, it's like every week he's out there. Everybody goes crazy when they hear LA Knight's music. Everyone goes crazy, like, seeing like everything that he's saying. Let me talk to you, and then they just go crazy. And then they even like say his catchphrases for him at the end when he's like, and everybody will say LA Knight, yeah. They even say the yeah, and then he goes behind them and like, yeah. So I feel like he's the only person that has a lot to kind of like gain from this match as far as it goes. I know Santos Escobar is in a feud with Austin Theory for the United States Championship. I can say that's the only other person I can feel may end up being, you know, when it comes to like that match, looking into it, he might be the only other person I can see taking it. But I don't see what, like, Sheamus may end up getting from it. I definitely don't see Karrion Kross getting it. I really don't. They haven't really been doing anything major with him. Maybe Grayson Waller. Maybe. I would say he is part of the 3 that I could see getting it. Matt Riddle, Shinsuke, Styles, and Miz, they're not really, they wouldn't benefit. I could say, like, there's no benefit for them winning it. They'll win it, and then what else? You know, so I feel like my pick would be LA Knight, because they really need to start doing something with him. WWE has a habit of, when people getting over organically, they usually just kind of be slow with trying to do something with that person, and they need to not do it. They hear the crowds, they hear every week everybody want LA Knight and all, like, just give him something. You know, you never know where he might go. So I say, like, that's my pick for the Battle Royal. So with that out the way, let's go ahead and get into the other things. So I'm looking at this list from Bleacher Report, and I'm starting from the bottom. The first one was the Battle Royal. The next one is the MMA rules match with Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler. I feel Shayna Baszler is going to take it. And the only reason I'm saying that is because we've already heard the reports that, you know, Ronda Rousey is coming close to winding down her career with WWE, and that, you know, she may end up just calling it quits or whatever. So I think this is probably on the road to doing so. And I feel like Shayna, out of all the years that she's been with WWE, from being called up from NXT to the main roster, they haven't really done anything massively with her. Like, they started to at one point, but then after that, it was like, you know, she was just floating around like any other jabroni in the female women's division, and I feel like they need to go ahead and give her something massive. Now, where she's gonna go after this, I don't know, but I feel like this match is gonna go toward her, and hopefully they keep this feud going maybe until WrestleMania, and then, you know, Ronda will end up either getting the victory or she'll end up losing her last match and then just calling it quits and, you know, doing what she's doing. But for this match, it is Shayna Baszler, and from what I understand, okay, it's MMA rules, and it's basically just knockout, tap out, pass out, and everything else. So it's not I don't think you can do a 1, 2, 3. I think it's either one of those three. But since it's in a wrestling match, this is WWE, you may end up having to put a pinfall up in there. But since it's MMA rules, I think that's what it is. The next match is Ricochet versus Logan Paul. And according to reports, that match is going on first because he wants to get that match over with so that he can make it to go see his brother Jake Paul, who is having a match tonight. Well, not a match. He's having a boxing match tonight that he wants to make it to. So he wants to be able to get in and out so he can go ahead and support his brother, which I don't mind it. It hasn't really been a big stink about it where people like, oh, that's talking shit. It's just like, you probably would do the same thing. But in any case, I'm making this extra long. Ricochet versus Logan Paul. My bet is on Logan Paul after the last few matches that he's been in. Even if he hasn't directly lost, he didn't win. So he has a few matches that, you know, he hasn't won. So I think that they need to go ahead and give him the rub and let him go ahead and just take a victory, especially against Ricochet at 101. Two guys who have very similar wrestling styles, and of course we've seen it with what was that? That wasn't Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank, they did something else, but I forget. It was I forgot what pay-per-view event it was where they clashed into each other. I think it was WrestleMania. I think that was WrestleMania. I could be wrong, but I'm just going off the top of the head. But in any case, yeah, I think Logan Paul, out of both of them, needs this, and then you can have Ricochet win the next match or whatever. But my money is on Logan Paul. So when it comes to the next match, we have the Intercontinental Championship put on the line with Gunther versus Drew McIntyre. And I'm gonna put this real quickly. I don't think Drew McIntyre is going to take it, and only for the reason that Gunther has the championship and he's almost there. I think next month he will be breaking the Honky Tonk Man's championship reign for the IC title, and it would be so stupid and idiotic for them to put this much steam behind him to get him this far, and right when he's there and he can break it, they end up stopping it with giving the title to Drew. Now Drew can win it after that, but I feel like WWE are going to push it to the point where he's going to break the Honky Tonk Man. I can't speak right now. I'm sorry about that. But he's going to break the Honky Tonk Man's record, and he's going to be the longest reigning Intercontinental Championship holder. And then after that, he's going to lose the title, and then the next thing is going to be the World Heavyweight Championship. So yeah, my money for that match is going to be on Gunther, and maybe some fuckery, but I think Gunther is going to come out. The next match on the card is Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. And I guess you could say this is looking more and more like it could be the last match between them, because this is the third match. This is the third meeting that both of them are involved in with each other. And surprisingly, it doesn't have a stipulation. You would have thought that it would have been a cage match, a bull rope match, or just something. But no, it's a regular wrestling match, and I don't know. It's crazy, but I feel like Cody Rhodes is going to take it. Brock Lesnar won the last one, so Cody Rhodes has to go ahead and just make it 2 out of 3. And from now on, Cody Rhodes is going to set his sights elsewhere. Hopefully they don't continue it. Hopefully they do not continue it and be like, oh, well, you know, this is so good, let me go ahead and, they just needed something to take Cody away from Roman Reigns, because I feel like he is the top man that's going to take the belts off of Roman Reigns. next year at WrestleMania. So they needed to take him away, and they needed certain things to keep him distracted until then, and that's why they just threw this feud together without a reason. Even Cody Rhodes came on TV and said for no reason, you know. So I think Cody Rhodes is going ahead and take it. I don't know how he's going to do it, but he's going to secure the victory. The next one is the world, not the world. Wow, it's the the world's women's championship. Should have been on this card. For some reason, they don't have the most popular female in WWE in a match on one of their biggest pay-per-view events within a calendar year, SummerSlam. It makes no sense. But in any case, we have the WWE Women's Championship on the line. Asuka defending her championship against Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair. And yeah, I think Charlotte is going to take it. My money is on her. I don't want her to take it. I don't think that, you know, they need to put it on her, but they haven't really been doing really good things with Asuka as of right now. And Bianca Belair, I don't know, it just, I feel like right now they're going to put it on Asuka. Now, whether or not Io Sky is going to cash in on her, that's another story. Now, Charlotte can win it, and Io could cash in, and then, you know, it could be champion. Io walks out as the women's champion. We don't know, but my money is on Charlotte just because of how they treat Charlotte. They want her to catch up to her father and be like 16 world champ. They want that, and this will put her even closer until the next time she just disappear for a month or two, and then she comes back and just say, I want a championship match, and then she gets a championship match. So that's my pick for that. The next one is the World Heavyweight Championship with Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. I'm putting my money, like any other time, I probably would put my money on Seth Rollins because I would want them to give him a little bit more of a run with it. But I feel like they're going to give it to Finn Balor for these reasons. Because if you look at the Judgment Day, everyone has something. Damian has the briefcase. Rhea Ripley has her championship, and even Dominic Mysterio, Dirty Dom, has his own championship. So it's like they need to give Finn something to carry around, and that will make the Judgment Day the most dominant faction in WWE. Yeah, right now, because you can't even say that, you know, the Bloodline, because the Bloodline is broken. So yeah, that will make them the most dominant faction on WWE right now. So, and then on top of that, Seth Rollins has been talking about, I think it was like an interview that he had not too long ago, about he's been like nursing, you know, injuries and stuff that he's been going through. So they might want to like take the title off of him, maybe do an angle where he gets hurt, and then that way he can go ahead and go to the doctor, get checked out, and get whatever needs to get fixed, get it fixed, so that like he can come back maybe next year or however long it's going to take, and, you know, continue on from there. And then it will give like satisfaction to Finn Balor, since Seth Rollins was the one who who made him like give up his championship because he injured him, and it was accidental. And but I feel like it would be like great, like revenge on Seth Rollins. It get Seth Rollins off of TV so he can go ahead and get taken care of what he needs to get taken care of, and then you'll have a dominant faction in Judgment Day. So yeah, Finn Balor, I'll put my money on him. And then last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and like wrap this up with saying that for the Universal, or the Undisputed Universal WWE Championship, Roman Reigns putting his title on the line against his cousin Jey Uso in a tribal combat match. I guess meaning that anything goes. And my money is on Reigns. They're not going to take it off of him. Even at SummerSlam, they're not going to take it off of him. If it was Cody Rhodes in this spot with Jey Uso, I probably would have been like, they're giving it to Cody. But I feel like they're going to take it all the way to WrestleMania next year, and then that's where the match is going to happen. And as of right now, I don't know. It's going to be some fuckery. Maybe Jimmy is going to come in and accidentally hit Jay, or whatever the hell. It's going to be some fuckery. Roman Reigns is going to retain his title at the end of the night, and that's how it's going to end. I feel like it's going to be, this probably might end up being one of the best matches on the card. just because of the storyline and the passion and everything behind it. But yeah, I feel like yeah, Roman Reigns is gonna take it. I don't know how much material they have, you know, going from here on all the way to WrestleMania, but I mean, they got weeks to kill, so I mean, we'll see. But Roman is gonna leave. Jay is not gonna leave, you know, SummerSlam with the championship around his waist, and he's not gonna be tribal chief. Is going to remain on Roman Reigns, and that's really going to be it. And so, with that said, those are all my thoughts for all the matches, my predictions and all that stuff. Let's see how all of this pans out. I'm going to do a review. I'm going to either put it out tonight or I'm going to put it out tomorrow. So look out for that. And we're going to talk about it afterwards. Who won? How they won? Was I wrong? Was I right on the stuff? Like, I feel like I'm going to be 100% right on all these matches, but we'll see. But in any case, that has been a CMJ World Vlogs on this WWE SummerSlam 2023 predictions episode, and I will catch you guys in the next one. So peace out, stay safe, and yeah, let's go ahead, get up to SummerSlam. I couldn't think of nothing. Bye.